milalilalem amina uyenda ngaharen yachimu kutsamikana we zahan tuitakasi ndesina milalilalem amina uyenda ngaharen.
I think it's easier to teach here than in many cultures just because they are so willing and eager, and they don't take education for granted like we so often do in Western culture. And I think it's a real way to be integrated into the Malagasy culture, because we do spend so much time with the Malagasy people. It's a chance for us to even learn the language and get to know how our students live in their everyday lives.
Which letter is silent? Which letter?
We try to have an hour lesson of English teaching, so giving them vocabulary, new grammar, and ways to put it into a dialogue. And then the second half of the lesson, I usually try to put some activities, some fun ways of learning for them to then adapt and maybe take on to teach their children in the primary schools. It's a nice feeling knowing that this is something you're doing that is sustainable. You're teaching teachers to then go on and teach.
English Club is a once-a-week class that I help with at the local high school. It's meant for kids of all levels at the high school to just come in their spare time to get some extra English practice in, and it's all speaking. This is probably my favorite part of the English teaching program at Azafady, just because these are the students that they have so much potential, and you can just see how brilliant they are, and so it's exciting working with kids that are really excited about learning.
Tuitakasi ndesina milalilalem amina uyenda ngaharen yachimu kutsamikana we zahan.
I think for the first 6 months whilst I was here, it's been a slow process in feeling comfortable with where I am, just because it is so different from home. I mean, I live in a very Malagasy district. I don't even live on a road, I live on a path. And the houses near me are more or less right on top of my house. And it is visibly poor, the area that I live in, but I don't feel unsafe.
I've learned how life is for many of the Malagasy people, even though, of course, being a foreigner, it's different. But I shop at the same places. I still do laundry in a bucket in my yard.
Yeah.
I buy the same rice as them, so I still need to like winnow my own rice before I can eat it and that kind of thing. So I think in many ways you do experience culture as people here live it every day. Fort Dauphin is surrounded by beaches on 3 sides. There are beautiful beaches. It's a great place to hang out on the weekends. For me personally, I often go outside of the city on weekends. Some of the other Azafady programs work outside of the main city, so I often go and spend weekends with them out in the bush. Or again, it's a totally different experience.
Social life here is good. The weekends there's always something going on somewhere. The staff in the office communicate with each other and usually meet up for the weekend. They have birthdays or someone's celebrating something else. There's some good bars in town.
I think living here is an experience like you'll have nowhere else. Just live in a way that you never have and you might never again.
Yeah.
Ya ho ya, ya ho ya, ya ho ya.